Hello, hello, hey, hello, hello. This is Tess, Starseed Tess, Tess Mess. Let me clear the energy and see what Spirit has for the collective. Got a bunch of gray hairs showing here. Ugh. Anywho, clear the energy. Let's see. I keep hearing withholding. Wasted. Weathering. Withholding. Wasted. Weathering. I'm just thinking about something being weathered, or like somebody that has weathered the storm, like weathered a time, a hard time. Somebody that's made it through to the other side. You've weathered the storm. I think I heard wasted because it's like no time was wasted. No time was wasted. No time was wasted. You weathered it. You weathered the storm. As soon as I started to shuffle, it's like I can hear Spirit saying, move forward. Chariot, move forward. And what are you moving forward from? Those, somebody has just some thoughts, I guess some thoughts about the storm. Maybe there's if I'm saying the word correctly, some remnants of the storm that has you bound. And Spirit is saying, move forward from that. I know I heard weathered in the beginning. For some reason, I'm just staring at the Eight of Swords. It's like the swords are around her, right? It's like nobody's holding them though. Nobody's holding those swords. This girl or guy, whatever, is bound. But there's nothing really holding them. I think the whole weathered part of it is like, maybe you're worn. Maybe you're worn out. Maybe you feel as though the storm, Injustice card, like what was within the storm, it wasn't fair. Look here, this is still moving into calmer waters for victory. I've been getting these messages here lately to move forward. Like, look, victory, Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, it's like the wheel is trying to turn. The wheel is trying to terminate, turn. Things are turning around. Shuffled again. Victory still. It's, look, as soon as I cut the Wheel of Fortune again. And I'm not sure it's probably several people who feel like they've weathered or they've been weathering some sort of storm. I think my last read was like something along the lines of you being your own setback. Look, this came out twice, but I didn't say anything. The moon is like you are your own struggle. You are your own issue. Your thoughts, and you are your own struggle. King of Swords. Those things that you are thinking of, that's tearing down your strength, that you intuitively know you should let go of, they are the very thing that's holding you hostage, keeping you, look, I just said the same card. It's the very thing that's holding you hostage, keeping you bound and away from your overflow. Holding you hostage from moving forward, from opportunity, from new beginnings, from change and endings of, from seeing your abundance, from seeing the fruits of your labor. It's taking rest, taking away your rest. These storms that you're creating, it's taking away your happiness. You're giving the storm too much power. It's taking away your sun, your light, love. It's got you feeling like this. Somebody's deep in their head, deep in their thoughts, holding themselves back. You've already weathered the storm and you're still sitting in what seems to be, or what feels to be, or what seems like a storm that's still going on. It's a heavy burden. You're still in your own joy. I think somebody's, I hate to say it, it's like somebody's overreacting. Somebody's overreacting. Somebody's, I'm not discrediting or taking anything away from your storm or what you've been through, but, or what you're going through. It's like you have the power to come out of it though. Like, and you're sitting. This sounds like a previous reading that I had about having the power to turn the wheel. I think that's the last one. It's like the power to turn the wheel. Like you have the power to come out of the storm. Look, it says conclusions are within reach. Hold your vision. You got to. It's like, I don't know. Somebody's weathered. They have weathered the storm. They're weathered. But it's like you're holding it on to the residue, like the residue of that storm. When you have the power to come out of it, look, the devil popped out. That's an attachment. That's what you're attached to. You're attached to that storm. It's almost like in a crazy way, it's like you're attached to the storm and you know it. The intuitive card came out, like, you know, the very thing that you're attached to, you know, the very thing that you need to let go of. It's like you're asking yourself, have I learned the lesson from this? From the weather, from the storm? Have I gotten everything I needed from the storm? You have. The Fool is right after that. The Fool steps out there. The Fool takes a chance. Look, same one. Six of Swords. Move away from that. That's what happens as soon as you do. Structure, the Hierophant. As soon as you do, there's going to be fast forward movement. I know sometimes we get so caught up in the storm, it becomes like second nature. Like, it's like you feel like you gotta, if you ain't struggling, you ain't trying, or if you ain't grinding, your life is out of whack. Look at here, Five of Rods. This is like a petty fight. Nine of Rods. This is guard. Your guards are up. It's like one final fight that you don't have to, you really don't have to take part in. You do not have to. The fight is over. The fight is over. Let me see if anything comes out of my affirmation deck here. Like, the fight is over. You've weathered it. You've made it through it. Stop. And again, I don't mean to downplay anything that you're going through, but look at this. This was talking about storm and weathering the storm, right? This is dance in the storm. I won't say this, but you can read that. Dance in the storm. Dance in the storm. Like, now's the time. Now's the time for the dance. Look, This thing says, breathe like you know how. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad. Like, some people just, I don't know. Some people just will not let go of unnecessary storms. And look, as soon as I turn this over, it says, you probably heard this before. It says, a wise woman once said, F this. Well, I'll say it, fuck this shit. And she lived happily ever after. Like, that's what you gotta do. Seriously. Seriously. That storm, I can't even say the word right. That storm that you weathered it. It's over. It's done. Come out of it. You're in it because you're in it by choice. You're in it by choice. Subscribe.